All right, what up? It's PBJ. It's me back at it again with another video. So a few things first to get out the way. I am posting more. What's up? Posting more like I said I would do in my last video. And I'm just fresh out the shower. So if I'm squinting a lot, it's because I don't have my contacts in. Like right before I take a shower, I always take my contacts out and then I go to sleep. Like I'm fresh out the shower, about to go to sleep. It's late at night recording this. I think it's like 1 in the morning or just past midnight or something like that. But this message is important. So that is why I decided to start recording this video. Man, all I got is my pajamas on right now. So I'm just gonna record this video, give you all this message, give you this message, and go to bed, all right? So, your mindset affects everything. And this is what I'm gonna tell you. For anybody out there that, a perfect example, right? A YouTuber. If you wanna be a YouTuber, right? But you are scared of what everyone thinks of you. You are scared that it will not work. You're scared that it will work and you won't know how to handle it. If you're scared about the comments, about the negative comments, about the people around you, maybe at school, at work, at anywhere, judging you, this video is for you because so many people, and even I, everyone goes through it, but so many people are so concerned and embarrassed all the time. Their true, genuine voice on the inside is never heard. It's never able to be put out. You wanna know why that is? Because they are scared that when that voice is put out, everybody will just dismiss it. Everybody will make fun of it. Everybody will make them feel like that voice should not be heard. Your voice should be heard. Nothing you do is embarrassing. Now let me tell you, all right? If you want to do something, and I mean anything, okay? Let's say you're at the mall and you hear some good music. You love the song. You heard the song a million times. You love the song. You just want to start dancing to it. Go ahead, start dancing. But then you're probably going to look at me. Why would I start dancing? Everyone's just going to look at me and judge me or make fun of me. Who cares? Who cares if people think it's embarrassing? Who cares if people think it's cringy, the word everyone uses now? Cringy. Who cares about any of that? It's not about whether or not it's cringy, embarrassing. It's about if you want to do it, go and do it. Let your true inner voice, your soul, be heard. It doesn't matter what anybody, and I mean literally anybody, family, friends, close friends, your best friend that you knew since you were 2 years old. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. It's about what you think about yourself. And that's just where it is. Mindset, man. You have these glasses on constantly that are clouding your vision. When you walk into a store, right? You're already thinking to yourself, man, all these people, they're gonna judge me if I'm not wearing a fresh outfit. If I don't have a great haircut, if I didn't shave my face, if I didn't start working out, they're all gonna judge me and everything I do. What do you think everybody else is thinking? What do you think everybody else in there is thinking about? The same thing. Everybody is walking around all day not wanting to be judged. That's how society is now. Because you got your social media, right? You see the best of the best, man. You see the happiest looking people. You see the most attractive people. You see 11 out of 10 people. You see these supermodels, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you use social media. And you start comparing yourself to these people, and so you feel inferior. I even saw some comments on my channel of people comparing themselves to me. You gotta stop doing that. It's about you comparing yourself to yourself. my chapter 10 and your chapter 10 might look way different. We're both growing different trees. Even if you think my tree is all the way up here and yours is all the way down there, it's still a sapling. It's not the same story. There are two completely different life, two completely different beings. You cannot go and compare your sapling or your tree to somebody else's, because anybody can look at that, right? Anybody could say mine is a sapling, or yours is a sapling, or yours is the tree and mine is a sapling. You see what I'm saying? Anybody can look at something and say something different about it. It's about what you think about yourself. And you can't have the mindset constantly of always thinking, man, I'm so embarrassed. I don't want to do that because I'm embarrassed. Go do it with no insistence on the outcome. So that means, right, no matter what happens, you are going to do it anyway, because that's what you want to do. That's what your soul wants you to do. That is what will bring you joy to do that. Whatever it is. Sing, dance, have fun. I don't know, work out at a park like me. Whatever it is that you want to do, create, man. Like, so many people have all this talent. They're blessed with all these things. But it doesn't even matter. They will never know. You want to know why? Because they are insecure and they are embarrassed and they are scared. And it all comes from fear. It all comes from, not wanting to be judged, not wanting Susie or Sally or Tommy or Timmy to say something about you that you're not going to like. And it honestly is so sad, because so many people that are the most insecure usually are the most talented, kind, just amazing people you'll ever meet, but nobody will ever know that. Because they're not going out there doing what they want to do with no insistence on the outcome. They're not going out there and going through the embarrassment, because embarrassment is one of those things where you have to go through the embarrassment. You have to understand that it may seem like this overwhelmingly strong feeling, like this thing that's like a weight that's like, it makes you feel all fuzzy in your head, and like you try to do something, it's just zzz, like, at least that's how it feels for me, right? You go through that feeling, and then you do it over and over and over and over, and eventually the feeling will not be strong anymore. It will not be that 100-pound weight. It'll be like a 5-pound weight eventually. And then you're going to get embarrassed, and then you're just going to do it anyway. Who cares if you're embarrassed? Who cares if it's cringy? You know what I'm saying? If it's what you want to do, none of that matters. And you have to believe in yourself, too. You cannot put all your belief into some bad mindset telling you in your thoughts in your head, like, oh, like I'm not good enough to do something like this, or oh, I'm not cool enough, not enough people like me for me to do this in front of them, they're all going to make fun of me. Who cares? They're just thoughts. They don't actually matter. They're not here in reality. They're just thoughts in here. The reality is whatever you see it as. If I go into a day and I say to myself, yeah, it's going to be a great day, it's going to be an amazing day, I do not care what happens, this is going to be an amazing day, and that is the vision I put across that day, it'll therefore be an amazing day. You are the one that determines that. Because if you go into everything and you say to yourself, right, oh, I'm so sad that like this day sucks, all these bad things keep happening to me, why does this always happen to me? You are then going to justify that. You'll be like, oh, it's because this, and I did this and I did that. No, you got to stop thinking like that. Instead, be like, man, I might have messed up a couple times, I might have had moments where I let the embarrassment get to me, or, I let those people determine what I wanted to do or I let those people determine what I did instead of doing what I wanted to do. And I didn't just do it with no insistence on the outcome. But you know what? Now, in the present moment, aka the only moment that matters, I'm going to go and I'm going to do what I want to do. Because time is always moving, and it's always moving forward. Life can only be experienced forward, but learned from backwards. Experienced forward, learn from backwards. So what does that mean? That means as you're going through life, constantly, the present moment, right? Like let's say this is a timeline, right? You're constantly going through the present moment, right? So then the future doesn't exist, right? It does not exist. And the past is just your memories. And so, right? The present moment is just going to keep going. The past, it's only in your head. It's only memories. You can sit here and argue like, oh, but that happened all. You are the one that identifies with what happened. You are the one that puts significance on the thought of the past. So if you sit there every day and you're like, man, I did this wrong and people didn't like that about that or whatever, you will never be able to go out there and do things, no insistence on the outcome, and do what you want to do and have a good time in life. Because you have that mindset. You are already vibrating in a way to where you're going to attract terrible things, terrible outcomes. And if you go into it with a positive mindset, like you can do it, like you can have fun, like you can enjoy it, and you do what you want to do, what do you think is going to happen? You are going to vibrate in a way, you are going to attract amazing things, great outcomes, things that you want. But like I was saying, the present moment, right? You are not obligated to be the same person you were even 5 seconds ago. How do you think people make life changes? How do you think those amazing, crazy stories you hear of those people that lose 200 pounds, 100 pounds, even 50 pounds, or like they gain a whole bunch of muscle over a lot of time, right? Do you think that decision was just made like, like it took them a long time to make that decision or something? No, when they actually execute, it's less than a second because they're just doing it. They're utilizing the present moment, the most important moment, the moment that we are all supposed to be hearing, but we're all in our heads. We're all like, oh, that's going to happen, or I'm worried about this, I'm worried about that. You got to be here in the present. You got to be right here, right now. It's not about what they will think. It's not about what they thought before. It's about right here, right now, you doing what you want to do. And you have to understand that it's all perspective. You can say anything is good or bad, and you can debate it all day. Because life inherently has no meaning. There inherently is no good or bad. The thoughts that we create are what determines if something is good or bad. Anybody can have a situation happen to them, and 3 people could look at the situation, right? One person could be like, wow, that's terrible. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Another person could be like, wow, that created a new opportunity for you. That's a great thing. And another person might not see anything. It's just like, oh, that's just something that happened. They're neutral to it. You have to understand that it is all mindset at the end of the day. Whatever you walk in with, whatever you put in is what you're directly going to get out. If you put in and let's say you have no motivation in life, you're really sad, you get embarrassed at what everyone thinks of you, all these things you're putting in, you are receiving them back. Depression, anxiety, sadness, bad outcomes, bad things. But if you put in hard work, consistency, discipline, believing in yourself, going through the embarrassment, you know what you're going to receive? You're going to receive good things, good outcomes, happiness. And that's the thing about happiness too, is that what a lot of people are not understanding as well. And so many people walk around so sad every day, man. Happiness is not about just being all the time. It's not about smiling all the time. It's about understanding that when you are sad, it's okay to be sad, but you have to move on. It's okay to cry, but you have to move on. And you understand that you will just keep moving forward, because as you keep moving forward, you will realize, hey, maybe that situation wasn't that bad. In the heat of the moment, everything seems worse. You ever notice that most of the bad situations that may have happened to you actually weren't that bad? Not nearly as bad as they seemed in the beginning? When you reflect on it, you learn from it. Life can only be learned from backwards, but it can only be experienced forwards. So keep experiencing life. I'm tired, I'm about to go to sleep, so I keep stuttering and whatnot. That's not the point. Go through life. Go forward. Always. Go forward. And understand that no matter through the ups and downs, no matter through the embarrassment, the cringiness, any of it, right? It's about your mindset, and it's about what you do about any given opportunity or circumstance that matters. Like I've been saying, if you walk into it with a booty butt cheeks mindset, okay, you're going to get booty butt cheeks outcomes back. That's just how it is. If you walk into it, however, with a great mindset, an amazing mindset, you will receive that. All right? Who cares if you're embarrassed? Who cares if people think it's cringy? Who cares about any of that? Go create. Go do what you want to do with no insistence on the outcome, and go have a good time with life. We only ever get one chance at life. One physical, experience. So enjoy it while we have it. Every single moment that goes by, we're not getting back. Ever. So every single thing you do, every single second matters. And people are going to say, oh, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Oh, you're just thinking about it too much. Yet those are the same people that are depressed all the time, always complain about everything and never do anything about it. If you've experienced those kind of people, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's just like, everybody knows exactly what they're doing, right? So I will leave you with all the words I've said. I hope it resonates with some of you. And another thing, actually, I just said, basically I'll stop, but listen, one more thing, right? I'm truly inspired right now. It's been a minute since I've been truly inspired, all right? For all those people, right, let's say someone sees this video right now, somebody watching, and I inspire them, right? Let's say I inspire them and they go and create, right? Let's say a YouTube video, right? They get negative hate comments. They make a couple videos. They get these nasty, nasty comments, worst things that somebody has ever told them, right? Those are your biggest fans. Those are super fans. Cherish them. You want to know why? Have you ever realized that hate is so much louder than love and positivity? Why do you think that is? It's because it's like one of those chihuahuas. The small chihuahuas, but they bark the loudest, and then the big dogs are like very, they're like pushovers almost. These chihuahuas, they may bark loud, but in reality, they're so tiny. They're so small and fragile. But the big dogs, aka, so you already know where I'm going with this. Chihuahua is going to represent hate and, anger. The big dog is going to represent, love, positivity. The love and positivity, the reason it doesn't bark as loud in this example is because whatever gives you basically, how do I put it? People are always looking for what's wrong with them, is what I'm really trying to say. That's the word I'm looking for. People are always looking for what's wrong with them. So when they see a hate comment, they will take that way more to heart than any nice comment. You could get 1,000 nice comments, and the one hate comment you get will get to you the most. The hate will always bark the loudest. It's like a chihuahua. Like I just said, it's like a little chihuahua. And You just need to understand that those people are your super fans. They are coming back to your channel. Whether they're disliking, whatever they're commenting, whatever they're doing. For one, they're most likely subscribed. They keep coming back to your channel. If they are just looking up your name every single time you post a new video, or every single day they look up your name to see if you've posted a video, that's even worse for them, for their case. Because that says that they are so desperate for your attention that they are willing to go out of their way to sit there, type in your name, click on your profile, click on your new video. But if they're subscribed, they might get the notification. So it's less bad if a hater is actually subscribed than if, they're just desperately looking it up every time you post a new video. Other than that, they comment on every single video. They're super fans, man. They give you all this attention and they're boosting your algorithm. The more comments you get, the more likely, or interactions in general you get, the more likely your video is going to be boosted to other people's, YouTube recommended. Like, the recommended on YouTube, that's more likely to happen if your video gets more interactions, right? So, I'll leave you with all that, right? I just hope that from this video, you realize that this embarrassment feeling that you may get doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if anybody thinks it's cringy. It doesn't matter if anybody thinks it's embarrassing. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks, period. You do what you want to do. You create what you want to create. And you go and dominate. And with this one chance you have at life, you go and show everybody what they can do with it. Because who else is going to do it? That's about all I have to say. Whew. Real passionate about this, man. And I'll speak about it every day for the rest of my life because it's what I truly believe in. The fact that we do only have one chance at life, one physical experience. And that's it. A lot of people don't realize, a lot of people want to say it's not that deep. It is that deep. You just haven't internalized it yet. You just haven't realized that every single moment you literally won't get back. It is only present moment all the time. And that's all there is to it. So like the video, remind me that y'all are all still watching. I know it's been a minute. And I'll try posting more. I've been feeling inspired. So you might see me more. Comment. And y'all haters, go ahead and comment too, because, y'all are my super fans. And subscribe. We're at 1,316 or 15. Somebody might have subscribed today. I don't know. 1,300 something. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Y'all are really helping me towards this dream, towards my goal of hitting 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. I think we can do it. I'm going to put in that hard work and effort, and I'm going to try to make my dreams come true just like y'all should as well. So like, comment, subscribe. Do that thing I always say at the end of every single video. Stay jacked. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.